Hey, welcome everybody to another Dad Hat Chronicle sports show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat, and with me I got three of my co-hosts because one of them decided that he's not going to show up today. Is it raining where you're at, Mr. Mayor?
No, not now. It rained earlier today.
All I hear is.
Oh, dang, you can hear that? That's what I'm actually at the Georgia Welcome Center. There's a semi truck idling next door. I can't believe you can hear that.
Wait, you're at the Georgia Welcome Center? I know exactly. Were you off of that Livonia exit?
No, the one in Augusta.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Why did you
I
not
was,
like Patrick?
I was trying to get to my job site, but I wasn't going to get there in time. And I'm like, well, I'll just pull off here and do the show, and then I don't have to really be out there till 11 anyway. So.
Well, hey, Phil, I'm glad that your bracket is perfect. Mine is not. Oh, wait. So listen.
I'm glad my burner phone's working.
Burner phone is here.
I'm glad it's working.
This morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, I picked every single one of my teams. And like an idiot, guess what I didn't do, apparently?
Save it?
I didn't save it. So if you guys go on the Dad Hat Chronicles sports show bracket challenge, guess what you're not going to see? Ed's picks. So Ed is going to finish last. Congratulations. I lose. Everybody can go ahead and just say it now because...
Yay.
Yeah.
Virgil, you're not finishing last.
I am not finishing last. I am so happy.
You pick Clemson. Oh, Phil. All right.
Yeah, I'm mad at you, Mr. Mayor. Clemson busted my bracket.
Jesus, my God, already. Like, what the hell happened? You're muted, by the way. You're muted, Mr. Mayor.
Just like
Don't even get me started. I mean,
that was a bad game.
I am so done with Clemson basketball right now. And I've been done with Brownell for years. And I don't know why they keep adding on to his contract. I don't know why they keep extending him, but he is a bad coach. And I've wanted them to be so done with him for so long because he teases you every year with that hope. And then they bail out early. And I mean, this team should have. I mean, you had quote unquote experts picking them to possibly even get to the Final Four, and it was like, and they beat Kentucky, they beat Duke, they beat some teams this year, and then they get out there and it's like, what the hell, man? 13 points in one half.
Yeah, like what are we doing,
man?
Jeez.
Right. But can I point out that in the bracket right now, Miss Brooks is doing quite well. So
Mrs.
shout out
Brooks
Virgil.
Good for Mrs. Brooks. All right.
Good for Samantha Brooks from episode 128 of the Earn Fun Average podcast.
Just congratulations.
We both picked the same winner, by the way.
You what?
Great minds.
The same winner, so yeah.
I know. That's meant to be. I don't know.
Oh.
Hey.
So, all right. So let's get started here, guys. Again, my name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat, and this show is brought to you by All Four Baseball Company. You guys, two things. Just wanted to point it out. All right. Listen, I know you guys, it's baseball season, right? So you guys need a t-shirt. You guys need a hat. You guys need a hoodie. Whatever you guys need, go to All Four Baseball Company. Okay, guys. Logan is doing some absolutely wonderful things over there, right? He even designed the very first professional baseball team in the United States, the Kikiangas. They even have the hat and everything there. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys. If you guys go on the website and you go all the way to checkout, right? Don't hit checkout just yet. Use code DADHAT and you're going to get 10% off at checkout. All right. So use code DADHAT and that way you're going to get 10% off of your full purchase. So you're welcome, America. Anyways, so here's number two. Okay. So the second thing is we all love stickers, right? I have 2 baseball helmets right now full of stickers. I love collecting stickers. So another cool thing that Logan is doing at All Four Baseball is he is putting a monthly sticker club, right? And it usually goes for $4. But here's the thing, guys, just because you guys are watching the show, you guys get it for $3. How did you get it for $3? Well, you use code DHC. If you use code DHC, you're going to get it for $3 a month instead of $4. I'm just saying, it's pretty cool. And you get some cool stickers. I don't know, from like these guys around here, the Prospector. I think you have some stickers there too. I have mine. So guys, go out and support local baseball.
If your name is Brett, do either of those discount codes work for you as
No,
well?
not for him.
Okay.
Totally kidding. It also works
Yeah,
for Brett.
just wanted to confirm that.
Just making sure, Brett, that you use it. All right.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Prospector, tell me what you are wearing today and what you are drinking, my friend.
Well, tonight I am wearing now I guess a throwback Copa hat from the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, the Cascabeles.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Good
So
job.
this was, I think, the 2023 version of that, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
And then so then tonight another classic is back because you all missed the geriatric, right?
Prime.
You all missed him. Crystal.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. But also, as a backup, we also have the Gatorade Frost. So don't worry. We've got both your classics here because I couldn't let our wonderful viewers down. So we are covered on both fronts tonight.
Look at you.
Happy to be on with you guys.
Somebody's gonna need a potty break here in a little bit.
Possibly. I mean, after all, I am an old man. So.
That's right. Make sure you get your Metamucil. All right, Mr. Producer.
Already done.
What's going on, Terry? Mr. Producer, off to you, my friend.
Hat tonight is the South Wake Shakes. Picked this one up at the last Corporate Media meetup.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice looking hat.
And tonight's beer is finishing off the last of the Straight to Ale Juicy Bunnies.
I like the name Juicy Bunny. I wanted to say that.
That's fantastic.
Mr. Mayor, talk to me.
Well, I am wearing my hat that I wore off to work since I've been off to work pretty much all day. The throwback Greensboro Hornets hat for Throwback Thursday. Mrs. Mayor just bought some Crystal Light in your honor.
This is why I love Rhonda Wise. Rhonda Wise is an absolute legend.
But in the spirit of the geriatrics, I am drinking coffee tonight. So.
All right, good for you. All right,
and
for
shot
me,
of caffeine in there too. So
you gotta have the caffeine. I don't drink coffee. I drink a Monster throughout the day. Sugar free.
Yeah, they don't allow me to drink coffee at my workplace. Apparently, I'm gonna have too much energy to not being allowed in anyone's office before 9:30 or 10 o'clock.
Oof, have mercy.
Yep.
wow,
all right.
could you guys see Patrick with more energy? I'd like to
my
see
God.
that.
You'll be jumping off the walls. I am wearing the Toledo Mud Hens, designed by the one and only Mr. Dan Simon. This is one of my favorite logos. I absolutely love this logo for minor league baseball.
Yeah.
But I'm drinking water tonight. You know, the wife is not feeling so hot, so I wanted to make sure that I'm ready to go just in case.
Man, you and your responsibility, man.
I know, right? Some just crazy things.
Dang.
Ugh.
Man.
So, by the way, guys,
like your dad or something.
I know, right?
Man,
that kid is up in bed right now. Supposed to be sleeping, but she's probably listening to me. One more announcement, guys. As I already told you, on Tuesday we announced that Corporate Media has a radio network, right? Corporate Media Radio Network has their own radio station. I got a radio station for Corporate Media. Here's the cool thing. Something that I put out on socials today. I put the link and everything. Guys, we are on Alexa now. I just wanted to put that out there, okay?
Look who decided to grace us with his presence.
Whoa.
We are not worthy. We are not worthy.
And he's talking college basketball like he's like something else besides baseball. It was crazy.
Wow.
But anyways, just want to make sure that, I'll make sure to put the link here as well on the chat. So, guys, all you have to do is put it on, Chipper Jones. You got to mix in water now and then. Gotta mix in water now and then. But I put the link so that way, if you want to put it on your Alexa, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
So pretty cool.
By the way, shout out to Phil for getting his ID badge for the Augusta, for the Augusta Green Jackets, and he's all official now, and so Phil, congratulations to you, my man. Proud of you.
There you go.
Looking official in that Augusta gear with that badge, my man.
Boys and girls. Mr. Producer, do we have a list of things that have been already since Tuesday that have dropped?
We do have a list.
All right, let's go.
Not as much happened between the 2 days compared to Tuesday, but there's a lot to go over that. We got some minor leagues talk. We got some major league talk outside of the outside of the preview. We got some NFL talk to go over too.
All
Maybe
right.
even some college basketball talk. It depends how these games go.
I like it.
So first, let's talk about some new. We'll talk about a new identity. We're going over to the Portland Sea Dogs for the candle pins.
Let's take a look here. Portland Sea Dogs. Where you are, Mr. C. There you are. I'm a fan. I'm not
I
gonna
like
lie.
it too.
I like it.
Yeah. Portland always does a really, really great job of using those regional things that go on, but they do such a good job of describing it. And their ideas always make me want to go to Portland to just like I want to go for like a bean supper to go and then to go play candlepin bowling, to just experience all the different things that are up there and like get a whoopie pie, whether they originated it or not. We're not going to get into that debate.
That's for a later show.
Yes, exactly. But to go to like Wicked Whoopie up in Portland, and just see what they might have. I mean, I just think they do a great job of promoting their state and their region.
I'm a fan, though. I'll be honest with you.
I absolutely love that jersey that looks like a bowling shirt too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here. I want to see if they have it on MILB store.
Paul, if I didn't know any better, I would say that you've been there or something.
Candle pin bowling is legit fun. What do you think? You think he's been there?
I mean,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Does he ever travel?
No,
I mean,
no.
I
I don't think so.
Okay.
Hey, Paul, have you been to Japan lately?
Wait, what?
I think so. Maybe.
He is an
right?
international traveler now. Yeah.
When did what? Wait, when did that happen?
Wait, hold on a second.
Okay. Wow.
Can we talk about this really quick here? I'm going to show something else here because I need to share this with you guys. The Portland Sea Dogs, okay? Because I'm on the MILB store website, guys, okay? We were just talking about this like a couple of days ago. Like, hey, do you spend time on that site? Yeah, we do. Every day, as a matter of fact. So, official league is on here. Look at that.
Yeah. They had a whole official
nice.
league release.
Look at that beautiful thing. I might have to get that one.
They've got a line of stuff actually from official league at this point.
But, my friends, it's a New Era 920.
Yep.
Portland, you get my monies. You get my monies.
Yeah.
The t-shirt, of course, nice t-shirt.
And shout out to the friend of the show, Jesse Scaglion, for becoming the new GM of the Portland Sea Dogs. By the way, I think we probably already mentioned that, but if we didn't, again,
we did. Yeah,
friend of the show, Jesse, congratulations again.
Look at that jersey.
And look at how it's already sold out of
the 3X, 4X, X.
Man,
that is stylish. I like it.
That is so bowling alley. It's not even funny.
Over under on how long it takes Donnie to get one of those jerseys.
Rhonda, look away.
He's probably doing it right now.
Well, I was gonna say he's on the website right now ordering it.
Yeah, he is. Look at him.
Along with the dad hat, because he's gonna get the hat with it.
Yeah, guys, I'm a fan of that jersey.
Yeah, and with no comment, I'm assuming he is doing exactly that.
Yeah, exactly. He's looking and see what they have.
It's great if he can't respond because I can just tell everyone what he is doing, whether he is or not. So,
okay.
Yeah, I like that one.
Man,
that's a nice one.
Oh.
Yeah, Ed's gonna be spending some monies.
I'm trying to save money, guys, here, and this is not helping. All right. I like it. I'm a fan. Portland Sea Dogs are great. Portland Sea Dogs have a great ice cream sandwich. They call it Sea Biscuit. That's good. I like that.
Yep.
All right. What are we thinking of that one? So all around, we got thumbs up on that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All
yes
right.
for me.
Cool. Donnie, I know you said yes. All right. Moving on.
So that's it with alternate identities.
Okay.
We do have 2 new teams to talk about.
Okay.
One is in the Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League. That's the Niagara Ironbacks. They currently do not have a logo, so there's really nothing to show with them yet, but that is something to look forward to if they do come out with one or not.
Niagara Ironbacks.
Ironbacks.
Okay. We'll keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out for that one. But the one that dropped a little bit earlier this evening, the Marion Hungry Mothers.
I am a fan.
That one caught me off guard a little bit. I was like, what?
Patrick, you're muted, by the way. Patrick, you're muted.
He muted himself.
Yeah, I did. No, I love that one. I think it's a great. You know me, I like the wild ones, and it's going to be one of those ones that I want to say Britton Peck is the one that came, that did this logo.
He most certainly did.
Yeah, and so shout out to Britton on this. He's a friend of a lot of ours, and this is outstanding. I think it's great for a collegiate team. Yeah, and they've already got merch available. So
they got a couple of t-shirts, no hats yet. I'm gonna wait, but you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like cartoon, like when you're watching on Saturdays, you were watching Cartoon Network and all that.
Oh, for sure. Right
here, right there.
Yeah.
And I am a massive fan.
It's either that or like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Oh God, yeah, 100%.
Something along those lines. Like you could just see that being like I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Berenstain Bears. That's a good call from Paul. The Berenstain Bears.
Very gay.
Yeah.
I am a fan of this logo.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say Paul Caputo writes about logos or something.
Maybe not. He may have a book or something. I don't know.
New York Times bestseller. I don't know.
Exactly.
Something
crazy. All right. So, producer, what do you think about this one?
I love this one.
Okay.
Absolutely. I saw the merch earlier, and that's probably going to be a buy.
Yeah. Oh God, 100%. Absolutely. I'm buying a t-shirt and a hat from here.
Yeah, I'm glad that Marion has a team again.
Yeah, I like it because it's playing in former home of the Marion Mets in 2025. So there you go. I'm happy for them. Good for them that they're going to be doing something there. So I like it. All right, producer.
Okay, we're going to round off with 2 just notable hats I came across that I've released. One is from Round Rock. They have a new style of Chupacabras hat.
They do.
Yep.
They do. So here,
it looks great.
Round Rock. Here we go. There you are.
And a lot of people didn't catch that. So
yeah, I saw it late.
Nothing gets by the producer though.
Yeah, that one literally slipped by when I was going through my notes today. I'm like, oh, I missed it.
I'm a fan of green, the neon green. It's one of my favorite colors. And with black, it looks absolutely wonderful. Hungry Mothers versus the Dairy Daddies. Ooh.
Oh. So one of the things about the Hungry Mothers I forgot to mention, I could not find anything about what league they were playing in.
They're probably indie.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if they're kind of going the route of what the Carolina Disco Turkeys did.
Yep.
I was wondering if that was the case, but I didn't.
And I don't know for sure, but it's a good question. I don't know for sure, but.
There we go. I'm looking for the Round Rock Express. There's the that same design again.
Yeah.
So about that design, I have noticed on the team stores for Trash Pandas that the Lunaticos hats have a design like that now too. So I think some of the old ones are getting it.
Yeah.
Look at that. It has a pin.
Yeah. Man, it's like he has an inside track on stuff or something. I don't know.
Indie playing teams from different leagues. See, that's what I'm saying. It's their model. You know what I mean? Because is it the Womp Cats? The
Wampus Cats.
The Wampus Cats.
The Uari Wampus Cats.
The Wampus Cats are also indie, right? So it's one of those situations in which they're going to be like, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and, play indie and then go from there.
I thought that was the case, but I just didn't want to say it. And I found out later they're in a league and I missed it.
Well, you know Caputo is going to know because he's got an article out there on sportslogos.net. So he's
As
already
if he
written
kinda
about
already
it.
knew, did he?
Yeah, he kind of already knew. He always knows everything before we do. He's an insider. I think he hangs out with Shefty and Rappaport and those guys. They have like an insiders meeting somewhere in the Rockies time zone, so that nobody knows where they're at. Like
It's not a thing, Donnie.
it's the new Area 51.
Listen, he can call it the Rockies time zone. He can call it the Mountain time zone. Like it doesn't exist no matter what he calls it. So
It's fake.
passing.
And then
Yeah, see, he's the inside. He's one of the insiders.
And then one of the last hats I want to mention, you actually had it up earlier when you were on the screen. Eugene Emeralds Copa has a new colorway hat.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look for the Eugene Emeralds. On it. It's who is their parent club? You're muted, Donnie.
You said the Emerald Parent Club?
The Eugene Emeralds, yeah.
They're not Mariners, are they?
No, I thought they were Giants.
They're Giants.
Might be Giants. Okay, yeah.
So your parent club is the Giants, and now you have Pittsburgh Pirate colors as your hat. I don't think it works. I'm sorry. I don't
mind it. I like yellow better than a lot of other people, though. So
I don't like that. I don't like that neon green against the yellow, though. It's kind of.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's what it is. The neon green doesn't work with the yellow.
Yeah,
but the thought of it being a Pirates that didn't even cross my mind until you said that.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
so that's what I can't see.
Well, they've already done it. They've already done a Giants one because they did that last year. Like they did like an orange and black one last year.
Yeah,
that I really liked. In fact, that might be my favorite one that they've done. They've actually done a similar colorway to this in one of the first 2 years that they used the
$45, bro.
Yeah.
They're creeping up the prices here and there.
Yep.
They're going the same price as oh God, that you always order them from there?
Topper store?
No, Donnie.
Hat Club or Hat Heaven?
The custom one. From Brandy O's.
Oh, you talking about Clink Room?
Oh,
Clink Room.
Yeah,
bro, it ain't even touching Clink Room yet.
Not yet, but it's getting up there.
You got $20 more to go for it to hit Clink Room levels.
Jesus, mother of God.
At least when they're in stock. I mean, if you pre-order it, it's cheaper. But if you're talking about like dead stock or something like that, you got $20 more to go, bro.
Nah, I'm good. Hard pass. So, yeah, it's a pass for me on this one. I'm okay. I know Prospector said he's okay with it because he likes the yellow. Producer Mayor,
it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to be different from you guys most of the time because I just like bright colors.
I love bright colors.
Yeah.
But I love bright colors. It's just this one.
I get it. I don't expect anyone to agree.
Well, we don't. Duh.
And that's fine. That's fine. Well, and listen, you're just holding up what Eric Prophet would do if he were here. He's going to say
100%.
He says it's my opinion, but other people agree with me. So,
actually, the Eugene Emeralds is actually one of the ones that I like. Their defenders of the diamond logo.
Oh yeah,
that's one of the very few that I liked.
And that one was one of the first ones to sell out.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Eric's but did you guys see Terry?
If Arkansas beats Kansas, woo boy!
Listen,
I actually think he picked Arkansas to beat Kansas in his bracket.
That would be fun if he did.
But you know what? It's not going to stop me from saying "woo pig suey" to him.
Oh Lord, have mercy! Please don't.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to send him a go hogs.
All right, Mr. Producer, keep us in line. Let's go.
So another one I didn't put on my list, but just remember Tacoma Rainier's La Familia hat. They have dropped a new one.
Tacoma release a new one?
Yes.
All right, let me take a look here. Which one?
It should be that's the blue tee, the white front. It's on minor
Is
league.
that the one?
Find it.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I have it here.
Is that the one with the trident on the back?
I don't know if it has to try it on the back or not.
Oh no, that's not it. I was thinking of they did another one that's kind of a Mariners color scheme with a trident on the back. I don't see the need for this one.
Yeah, I don't either.
Man,
I want to be completely honest.
Apologies to the producer. I must have upset him. No, I'm kidding.
Whichever one of you unplugged my internet, please stop.
All right, I won't do it. I won't do it again.
I don't know. That one up right above you, producer, he might be guilty of doing things like that. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, if he's not,
I'm
if he's
fixing
not sending
it.
if he's not sending you deals on hats, he's doing that.
Bye, Paul.
Dang.
Oh, it's always
did
an honor
send
when
this
you give
out.
us your time, my
That's
friend.
what he does. To me, this one, guys.
I'm not big on it. It's clean enough.
Bye.
Bye.
BYU'd.
But for example, like if it's supposed to be a Copa, I'm sorry, I'm out.
It is supposed to be a Copa. It's the La Familia. It's that La Familia.
Yeah.
Except usually they do the face, which is really popular in Tacoma.
So hold on a second. You're telling me that you're supposed to be La Familia, and then the thing that you put there is a T. You see what I'm saying, though? Like you see what I'm saying, though?
I do.
I don't
get that one.
No,
I don't
I
get that one.
Listen, that's one I know I won't get.
I won't. I'm not going to bother.
That one I can guarantee you that unless Donnie buys it for me and sends it to me, that's the only way I'm going to get it. So
because I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, some of them are okay, some of them were not. It's going to be a hard pass for me. So.
Only other thing to mention is it looks like the Blue Claws are teasing something.
Yes, they are.
So pay attention to that.
And Chesapeake is dropping something tomorrow.
Yeah. And Quincy is also unveiling their name. And I don't know if you guys have seen the new video with looks like a kayak or maybe some paddling going on. Paddling on the river, not the other kind of paddling.
The Quincy Baseball Club?
Yes.
Let's take a look here. I think, is this what you were talking about? This one?
Yes. Now they've been doing some other teasers.
And I expect something a little creative because this is Jamie Toole and his ownership team that I think that ownership group that are bringing baseball back to Quincy. So for those that don't know, that's the owner of the Springfield Lucky Horseshoes. So I'm intrigued to see what they decide to do ultimately. I think tomorrow you said it's just the name, but is it going to be name and logo? I would presume.
I don't know.
Or is it just the name? I don't know. I guess I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm under the impression it's just the name, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a logo.
Okay.
This is from the Jersey Blue Claws.
Yeah. By the way, Woo Pig Suey.
Nuh-uh.
There's another team though. No, disappoints me.
Yes.
Oh golly.
Go Hogs.
Eric is not gonna be happy today.
He's gonna be even madder at me that I'm saying this on this show.
I know, right? And he's not
Yeah.
here to see it.
Yeah.
You know, today, some of the ones I liked, obviously the Portland Sea Dogs, fan of that logo, and then for Marion, I'm a fan of that. So, what are you gonna do? So,
But it's kind of it's been nice having a little downtime with trying to go through all the logos like we have to go through Tuesday. So only have to go through 2. I'll take that.
oh God, yeah, 100%, absolutely, yeah.
Fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
all right, Mr. Producer,
So let's hop on to MLB for a little bit.
let's do it.
And I wish Donnie did not leave because our favorite New Orleans baby cake lookalike finally got signed. Verdugo got signed by the Braves.
The baby Brave. Oh, he's back. Look, he heard we were talking about Verdugo and he wanted to
he wanted
join.
to talk about Verdugo, his favorite player. He's no longer with the Yankees.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor. Yeah. No, he's pretending like he can't hear us because he hasn't wanted to talk about Verdugo. The baby man. Yeah.
Doggone it. I can't hear anything.
Man. I love my name is Mr. Mayor and I love Alex Verdugo. Man.
I can't hear a thing. I don't know what's going on. Look at me.
I love Alex Verdugo.
I look so confused.
I am also a huge fan of Clemson basketball.
Oh, I love Clemson basketball.
The feeling when your favorite Yankee leaves for another team.
Oh, he left.
Oh, he left.
Darn.
He left us. Look at him. How dare he?
I must have offended by talking about Verdugo being his favorite Yankee. My bad. I'm inflaming the rhetoric tonight, so I apologize to all of you.
Portland Sea Dogs and the official league release.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It's good.
It's good.
That hoodie.
Have you noticed the baseballism is making a lot more inroads too with a lot more teams?
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
Yeah. I was like, I noticed it and I was like, oh, stop with these good designs. But official league too, it's like they're making a lot of inroads with a lot of teams.
Dude, I'm telling you, I am loving what official league is doing. You know who I had this conversation. I wish with the owner of the Sandlot Goods.
Yeah.
One of the CEO, I was like, you guys got to get into it, man. I'm telling you, you guys will make some good money there. So anyways, just wanted to put that out there as well. All right. Verdugo, he's a Atlanta Brave. It's not going to move that. He's making almost the league min at 1.5.
Not almost the league min, the league min.
Yeah. Well,
the league minimum.
Listen, for the Braves, it's a low risk move. If Verdugo catches any of what he did, pre Yankees,
right?
Then it could be, then he could be a useful piece for them,
right? Yeah.
And and I know I speak for Donnie when it's like we are so happy that we're big Alex Verdugo fans, and by we I mean Donnie Weiss.
Donnie Weiss is a massive fan.
Yes.
Verdugo fan.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Clemson earlier and now this. I mean, y'all are hurting me, man.
I'm just going through my list. It just happened to be in this order.
No, well, I mean, listen, we saw the disappointed look on your face just a minute ago when you saw that your favorite Yankee had to leave for another team. So
you know what's wild?
No, you know
what's wild? That the head coach of the team that beat Clemson today, he has
Bill
a nice
Wade?
little Bill Wade, he has a nice little contract waiting for him at NC State.
Yeah.
Well, he has connections to Clemson too. He was.
I was just saying he went to Clemson.
Yeah, he went to Clemson. Yeah, he did. He was a team manager for the basketball team when he was there.
Yeah.
He was doing NIL before NIL was legal.
Well, I mean, shoot, people forget. Some people forget that he was at LSU.
Yeah, they fired him too.
They did. They did. Well, because of that whole scandal, it wasn't really he was doing really well as far from a record basis.
It was the FBI thing, right? Wasn't like the FBI came in and all that.
The FBI
I was gonna say the problem was all the other stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is, and now all of a sudden is okay. You know,
Well, it is. Well, what happens is when you have a scandal, you go to a smaller school for a few years, beef up your resume again, and then someone takes a chance on you again.
and dude, I seriously thought that Clemson was going to win that game, but they came out flat.
And they came back in the second half. It's just
They got it close to what? It's 7 points.
they got it down
It
to
was down
3
to
points.
3 points at one point.
3 points.
Correct.
But see,
Yeah.
we talk about how bad Clemson is, and we're completely ignoring the whatever Georgia did.
Oh, Georgia. Oh, can we please talk about that?
You want to talk about Georgia? I mean, it's on. I have tournament talk on my list. I do have
Yeah,
one more
Mike-
Major League Baseball thing to talk about, but go ahead, rag on Georgia. I'll give you the time.
Yeah, Mike Sellers, are you listening? How about them dogs?
Yeah, that talk about someone else who's having a rough day.
Yeah. Listen, some Bulldogs went sickum. It just wasn't the Georgia Bulldogs. It was the Gonzaga Bulldogs.
Oh my
Go Zags.
god.
Those
Is-
Zags.
Well, I mean,
Let's not make it my Houston pick for this week. Saturday look good though, because that's going to be a tough game. Houston Gonzaga, that's going to be brutal.
Yeah.
But before we talk about basketball, there's one more baseball thing I want to talk about. But I want to paint a picture for this.
oh god, I have a
Just-
bad feeling.
Just imagine you guys are just sitting at a game,
Mhm.
just watching it go by, and you get hungry for something sweet. And you think to yourself, man, I wish I could get some tiramisu right now. Well,
Mhm.
you're in luck if you go to Yankee Stadium, because now you can get tiramisu. Why? I don't know. When I think of desserts for baseball, it's probably not even top 10,
Nope,
not even top 20,
nope.
maybe top 30.
Well, I mean, you got to eat something to drown your sorrows when your favorite Yankee leaves. So you know, there's nothing like a good thing of tiramisu in a helmet to drown your sorrows in when your favorite Yankee leaves for another team. You know, and you can play that song "Everybody Hurts." Anyways,
So
Now-
here it is, boys and girls. There it is.
Now, believe it or not, there's actually two versions of this.
that looks so appetizing.
You know what? I'd eat it. Who am I kidding?
I know I would, but not
I
at a
would too.
baseball game. I like tiramisu.
Yeah, and the fact that it comes in a helmet, I'd eat it.
But there's two versions of this. There's the regular version that has ladyfingers,
Yes.
and then there's the Aaron Judge version that has butterfingers.
Oh!
Outstanding.
Oh my god, the wind up on that one.
That was
That
outstanding.
is so good. And then he drinks the beer with his pinky up too.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
Mr. Mayor, what did you do to piss him off? Oh, Lord have mercy.
You know what the sad thing is? I did not even have that one in the chamber. That literally just came to me while I was talking about
That
it.
was impressive.
That was impressive. That was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's good.
But speaking of pissing people off,
Please.
Patrick,
Yes, sir.
you're going to have to learn another quarterback,
Mother.
possibly, for the
I
Cleveland
knew
Browns.
it. I knew it.
Because
Really? So like what is there a new name in the
well,
in the
there are
cards?
rumors that
Okay.
there's mutual interest between the Cleveland Browns and Carson Wentz.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you're telling me there's a chance that the Cleveland Browns are going to have Deshaun Watson, Kenny Pickett, and Carson Wentz in the same QB room?
I mean, that's looking possible.
Super Bowl or bust?
Bust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like Hillary Duff once said, this is what dreams are made of.
He went to didn't he go to North Dakota?
North Dakota.
North Dakota. Yeah.
North
Yep.
Dakota State.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen,
The
I can tell
bison.
you I can tell you from experience, Ed. Have fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
I'm
there
still-
he is.
Although I'm still holding out hope that that Aaron Rodgers still makes a decision. And
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Donnie, since you're back and you missed it, I just want to let you know that the Cleveland Browns and Carson Wentz have mutual interest.
I saw that earlier today.
Yeah.
Did you hear the lady fingers joke? Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
you didn't hear it? Oh, man. Okay.
Mr. Producer, please.
Please share it with them again.
So we were talking about the New York Yankees doing the tiramisu, but there's actually two versions they're coming out with. There's the regular version that has lady fingers, and then they're coming out with an Aaron Judge version that has butterfingers.
Okay, I like that.
I mean, that's good. You got to admit, that was pretty good.
That's outstanding.
That was pretty good. I got to hand it to you, my friend. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
So, congratulations.
Speaking of food at ballparks, Mr. Producer, did you hear about the new food item in Toronto?
I did not.
Do tell.
Cotton candy fries.
I'm sorry, come again?
Really?
Yes, cotton candy fries. Let me see if I can pull up the details here.
Oh, those crazy Canadians.
Yeah. Let's just say it's not been exactly met with excitement.
How about you? Right. Like, how about you spend more time and money and all of that, on the team, and then,
Yeah. How about
has anyone
you use that to
introduced
sign Vlad Jr. instead? Yeah.
Has anyone introduced a food
Lord.
that includes
It's a
cotton
real
candy?
thing. I promise you.
No, I just saw a picture. That was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, like if you're gonna try to make that, at least try to make it look appetizing. What they have is it looks like you just do a bunch of
Like when you guys hear cotton candy fries, what do you think?
not that.
Fries wrapped in cotton candy?
You wish.
Nope.
Has anyone ever done a food item that includes cotton candy that's good?
Is that?
Well, it looks like you took blue food coloring and then you threw like a cotton ball on top and then you put it on top of fries.
What is that? I'm trying to even figure out what that is. Is that icing? Is that like
Yeah, it's like an icing of some sort. And Joe, I don't know if you know locally if there's like exactly what it is, but let's just put it this way: it's not exactly poutine, okay? So
Beanie blueberry pancakes, anyone, you can get them at TD Park Social. There you go.
yeah, Phil said it comes with a side of diabetes. He's not wrong.
Yeah, I don't know, guys.
Yeah,
I'm out on this.
Cotton candy burrito.
Yeah,
I think
the
they had a
Erie
hot
Sea
dog.
Wolves.
Yeah,
They have a
someone had a
burrito.
hot dog with cotton candy. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. This
Was
is a
that
hard pass on me.
That wasn't Akron, was it?
I don't remember if Akron. I know Erie had the cotton candy burrito. A hot dog. I don't know what Akron had.
Okay, no. Then if they were the ones, I knew it was only one team. I just couldn't remember who it was.
Let me ask you guys this. I just out of curiosity, because it just came to my mind. What's your favorite cereal?
Oh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Gosh, favorite? Wow, that's a tough one because I like so many different cereals.
Right now, oh my god, I want some
Yours
Fruity
is great.
Pebbles
Yours is
or
grape
Captain
nuts, isn't it,
Crunch.
Donnie?
No,
Yours is grape nuts.
that'd be you, Mister.
Yeah, that's you, Prospector.
Listen, it goes great. It goes great with Crystal Light over it. Okay?
Yeah,
Listen,
but yeah,
you need
for
milk
me-
when you've got Crystal Light to put over your grape nuts.
for me, it has to be Fruity Pebbles or Captain Crunch berries.
Ooh.
I do like regular Captain Crunch. Pretty good. That's the top one. The ultimate one for me that I always get every year is Boo Berry when it comes out.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
Nah.
I'll wait for that.
I thought you were gonna say Raisin Bran.
Now Raisin Bran's good though.
I do like Raisin Bran.
I'm not surprised you like Raisin Bran. That's zero surprise. This is my shock face.
I know. Well, listen, when I go to the movies, what about Junior Mints? Let's go.
You know what I do put? I put chocolate crunch in the popcorn
Yeah,
with butter.
I
And
believe
let me
that.
tell you,
That hits different than
so it is so good. Anywho, you're making me sick, Mayor. Calm down, relax.
I'm
over
trying
there,
to get
sunshine.
it situated, so there we go.
There he is. So, all right, producer, what's next?
So I do have there's the tournament going on, and really, besides the Clemson McNeese game, not a lot of interesting games today. Not a lot of close ones.
No.
We were definitely spoiled by the first four games, minus that murder of UNC and San Diego State.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. After first round. I mean, Texas. Let me see. Creighton beating Louisville. Okay. Then you had Texas A&M beating Yale by 9. What else? Looking down here. Then we got Tennessee just beating Wofford 77-62. McNeese.
Move on.
Who did McNeese beat?
Keep moving.
Okay.
I'm sad for High Point,
No.
man. I was hoping because High Point was winning there for a little bit at halftime. They had the lead, and then Purdue was like, "All right, it's time to chill out."
Yeah, I went with them. I was very disappointed.
Virgil, did you channel your inner Gene Katie to make that pick?
I just thought Purdue was going to let down to get in the first round. It's like a tradition.
Like they
for them.
usually do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, like the Gene Katie Boilermakers. Well, toward the end of his time, certainly I completely understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then
Of course,
Houston
Chris
and
Painter
Gonzaga
too, right?
moving on. By the way, boys, that Gonzaga Georgia game that was not even close.
There were a lot of games today that weren't close.
Jesus, Houston 78-40.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations! You win the the play-in game, and now you get to go against Houston. Ugh.
I will say Alabama State did give Auburn a good run in the first half.
Yeah,
They did.
They had a chance to take the lead, and then it just fell apart there.
Well, the same thing, like I said, for the same thing with Purdue and High Point. High Point had the lead. I was listening to the game on the radio, and I'm like, oh, okay, and then just it fell apart at the end. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I love NCAA college football, college basketball tournament. That's just one of my favorite times of the year. So just because no matter what, everybody's like, if you don't watch it, you do it just because it's fun. Everybody has a bracket, everybody has a pool at their job, and everybody's doing it. So I'm a fan.
Well,
Except you don't have a bracket.
You're not doing it.
I don't have a bracket this year because I'm an idiot. I can't hit the save button. So, all right, moving on.
we know you picked the Cleveland Browns to win the national championship.
You're a jerk.
So that's really it I've got for today. I know the Boston Celtics did get sold.
Oh my
today.
gosh.
6.1 bill.
Yeah, but I didn't really do too much research on that one because I didn't really find that interesting.
No, I don't care about
Donnie,
Boston.
did you decide not to bid at the last minute for that? I mean, your swanky neighborhood and everything. Did you decide at the last minute to pull your bid or what?
He's not a
No.
Boston fan.
They can't. That guy came in at the last minute with that extra 0.1 and swiped it. So
No, just keep investing in your swanky neighborhood. It's all good.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, $6.1 billion. Jesus, mother of God. I know he's a fan and everything, but God.
Man. I'll tell you this: the fiber business is cooking, man.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Producer.
everybody needs Wi-Fi.
And then the last thing I want to talk about is
like me.
apparently, apparently when we were on our show Tuesday, there were a lot of college baseball upsets that happened on their Tuesday games.
Yep.
East Tennessee State beat the number 1 team, Tennessee.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
University of Texas San Antonio beats Texas. Of course, I'd be doing a disservice not mentioning this one. Mercer beats Florida State. But the one that was probably the most interesting, a Division III school, Pacific Lutheran, beats Washington at Washington.
At Washington?
At Washington, 3-1.
Wow.
When I see scores like that, how can you not love college baseball?
I love baseball.
Oh yeah.
College baseball is amazing.
Anybody can win on any given day.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal.
Did you hear the news? Did you hear the news at Rice that Texas's former coach went to become the new Rice head coach?
No, huh?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Yeah. So Rice fired Jose Cruz Jr. Because I mean they had a dreadful run. I think they had lost 20 in a row almost. I mean it was getting
It was a
bad.
pretty bad run, yeah.
Yeah, and so what's his name? The former coach David was David Pierce. Either way, he was the former Texas coach before Schlossnagle went to Texas, and now he agreed to come in a really rare thing, for a major college baseball team to get mid-season to get a new coach. So he's the new. So Rice has a new head baseball coach.
So Rice fired their head coach, and then they bring in an ex-coach from Texas to try to turn this around.
Correct.
Okay.
Did I get that name right, Virgil?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, even the clock's right twice a day, right, Virgil?
I mean, you're first place right now, so I mean, you're getting a lot more right than you think.
Yeah, because I'm not. And then, of course,
I'm waiting for Donnie to make his. I'm waiting for Donnie to make his.
Ed not putting a bracket in is like the only thing saving me from not pulling my hair out right now.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Hashtag content.
I'm waiting for Donnie to make his classic, Elite Eight, Final Four run to come back and get the victory.
So it is funny because I'm so mad.
Donnie, golly.
I'm so angry.
I won it last year without picking the champion.
Yeah, you did.
The Prospector right now is in first place. Then Lichtenberg. Then
not for long. I didn't pick Drake to win, so I'm not going to be in first place long.
Then
they're only down by one. That game's looking shaky.
Yeah, relax, sunshine. You'll be all right. The mayor picked Clemson to win it all.
Listen,
what the fuck?
I didn't watch any games this year, and just like last year, I listened to enough stuff on like DP Show and others to kind of
get you going, yeah.
But I haven't paid any attention in the last few weeks to any of the talk about college basketball. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to throw a flyer out there. I didn't think they were really going to win that, but I was like, what the heck? I'll just put them down as that. I should have known they would probably not make it past the second or third round at best. But anyway, it is what it is.
I mean, you weren't expecting for them to be like coming out of nowhere and just like.
I mean, I didn't see them laying an egg like they did today.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was horrible. I mean, when you got somebody like Clark Kellogg picking them to be in his Final Four, and he knows what he's talking about most of the time, I'm like, okay, well, maybe they'll make a run of at least maybe the 8 or something and have a shot at 4. But
I don't know if it was Seth Greenberg or someone like that, one of the guys at ESPN. They were talking about Clemson being a sleeper pick to make a run in the tournament.
It was Seth Greenberg.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, they've been a great team all year on the floor. Just they've lost. They always lose stupid games they shouldn't. And this year they actually won some games. Yeah, it actually won some games they probably shouldn't have won in the regular season. But they've been on a tear. But to me, Brownell is just a horrible X and O's coach when it comes to the postseason.
Well, does he lose his job now?
No, because they gave him an extension. Yeah,
I didn't
got an extension.
Oh yeah, no, he ain't they could have waited. They signed the 6-year extension because of how good they were doing this year. They should have waited till after this tournament result to decide if he gets that or not.
Right.
I thought Dabo would become basketball coach too.
Don't get me started with Dabo. Don't get me started.
I mean, Brownell, I'll give him this. He does recruit well. He built a decent program for a school that's not a basketball school, and when it comes to crunch time, I mean, just like that 13-point first half, what are you doing to coach these guys up to get them out of whatever the hell they were in? I didn't get to watch it, so I don't know what went on.
It was not pretty, I'll tell you that. I was watching it while cooking.
The only thing I heard when I listened to the later part of the game on the radio on the way home from my earlier job, they were talking about how atrocious our 3-point shooting was. Why the hell you keep throwing threes up if you're not making them? Go in for some easy twos and get some change of momentum. Like, that's what I mean. He doesn't coach them out of the problem they're in. He keeps coaching them into the problem.
Stop throwing so damn threes and then get going, right? Like get a momentum going. Like get your easy two so that way, and who knows, you might get a 2, plus a foul. So now you're putting them on your heels, but they never adjusted. You're right. You're 100% right.
He's like my college version of Aaron Boone. It drives me nuts.
What's up, producer?
I have some breaking news. I am no longer last place.
Who's in last place now?
It is a tie between Donnie and Sellers. I'm assuming that's Sellers, the Sir Mike Sully.
Yep.
Sir Mike Sell, Mikey Sell.
Yeah, you moved up.
I moved up.
Did Drake just win, or did they?
No, Drake's still going.
Well, I had Yale winning, so that hurt me again too.
Yeah, you got a lot of bad ones. So
speak.
Okay.
I know this isn't college basketball, but one thing I did want to mention. Did you guys see? And I'm going to get this name wrong, so Virgil or Ed or Donnie, correct me if I can say this. But Mamashvili from the San Antonio Spurs that scored 34 points in like 19 minutes.
I read about that. That came across the feed earlier, but I didn't.
It's the most points scored in under 20 minutes since like the 51-52 season or somewhere in that range since the 1950s.
Wow.
Unreal.
Yeah, I mean, just an incredible, like, it's one of those happy stories that you see because it's a guy that knows his role on the team and he doesn't rock the boat, he doesn't complain, and he got hot, and Chris Paul, who knows how to get people shots, they're just getting him the hot hand, and he scores 34 points in 19 minutes.
Wow, that's pretty good there.
Which is unbelievable. I mean, whether you're a fan of the Spurs or not, Sandro Mamuglashvili. I don't know if I said that even close to being correct, but
close enough for us because we don't know.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but he was the first player in NBA history. Let me see if I can do this right. I'm trying to pull it up.
Well, I tell you what, with his name and Wembanyama and whoever else, I mean, the Spurs coaches, they have some.
The Spurs have always liked the European style of play.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised that they have a lot of European players. It doesn't surprise me one bit.
Yeah, he was 13 for 14 shooting. He was a perfect 7 for 7 from 3-point range. And he had 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal.
What I will be interested in is to see how he handles afterwards. Like once it's done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And this may be that perfect moment in the sun that he's had, but I thought that was.
Yeah.
I mean, and apparently he's really good friends with Flavor Flav. That's another great part of this.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's like the least surprising thing I've heard from that.
Yeah.
Well, who isn't? I mean, who doesn't like Flavor Flav?
Yeah, it's true.
Apparently he met Flavor Flav at the Las Vegas Summer League as a rookie when he was a rookie in 2021. And apparently they've been friends ever since. So apparently Flavor Flav said he was coming to San Antonio for his birthday this week. And Mamuglashvili hooked him up with tickets behind the Knicks bench, and then that's when he put on the show of the 34 points in 19 minutes. So,
man,
wow. Go figure.
Good for him. Good for him. Congratulations, friends. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
All right. So we did American League East. We have and on Tuesday we discussed the National League East. So today, being that Eric is not here, it would be fitting to go ahead and discuss the American League Central. So welcome to the DHC Sports Show MLB Preview, guys. Let's go ahead and start talking about the American League Central. That is where my team is, the Cleveland Guardians, who, by the way, won the division, surprisingly, because I'll be honest, at the beginning of the season during the sports show, I had them in third place. Okay, I had the Minnesota Twins winning that one. Then I had the Royals. Then I had Cleveland Tigers, and then White Sox at the end. So that's how I had it all together. But it did not shake out like that. There was 3 teams out of the Central that came out in the playoffs. So the Guardians, the Royals, and Tigers. Then the Twins, and then the White Sox. I can't remember how you guys had it as well. So can you guys remind me? Did you guys had it somewhere near like exactly how I had it?
Yeah, I think I had. Go ahead, Donnie.
I was like, I know I had the Twins at the top, but I can't remember. It might have been. I think, man, I might have had Twins, Royals, Guardians, Tigers, White Sox.
Yeah,
possibly.
Yeah.
I know I had the Twins. I know I had the Twins in first. I want to say I had the similar one to what Donnie had about.
Yeah, same
the
here.
Royals being second, Guardians third.
Yeah, I had this exact order.
Yeah.
You too, producer?
Yeah, I had this exact order right here. I had the Guardians first.
Good for you. Good
Mostly
for you.
because I didn't partake in this, so I'm just lying about it.
Yeah, sounds good. I like it. You know what? It's all about, say it with conviction, and then they'll believe it. So, guys, let me ask you this. There's obviously some talking points here. So the Guardians, can they continue the success through their bullpen, or is this a down year for them? I like Vogue. He convinced me that he's going to be a great manager going forward. He did some really good things. I'm very happy the way that it came out. I said, I'm going to wait all year to even decide on how I feel about him, just because I didn't know, right? He was brand new rookie coach. Nothing, he coached in Seattle, was it? And then I can't remember where else he was coaching, and then he was hired, which I'll be honest, I was surprised that even Sandy Alomar last year didn't even interview for the position.
Well, Vogt actually ended his career with the A's as a player.
Correct.
And then I think he went to Seattle for a year, and then ended up as the Guardians manager.
How do we feel about the Guardians? And be honest, because you know how I am about my team. So,
well, to answer the question about their bullpen, without Nick Sandlin, I don't know what they're going to do.
Oh, thank God.
Now he's our problem. Anyways, yeah, I know. Anyways, I still think the Guardians have talent.
No, they do.
Do I think it's enough to win the division? I feel like they got as much of a chance as anybody. I think the Tigers are the team to really watch out for this season.
I've been saying it for a while now.
They just had the pieces coming together.
Yeah, I could see the top three here: the Guardians, Royals, and Tigers. I think you could roll the dice, and any one of them could finish 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Twins and White Sox. Unfortunately, the Twins and White Sox, I think, are going to be your 4th and 5th place team. I don't think the White Sox are going to lose 100 games again, like they did. But the Twins, I don't know if the Twins, turn it quite back around yet. And again, I know we're not to the point of actually giving our actual lineup of where we think they're going to land, but I could see the Tigers winning possibly, and then the Guardians, Royals battling it out for that second spot.
Okay. Virgil.
I really feel like the Twins are probably going to finish third or second, because the reason for them is they really had to overcome a lot of injuries last year.
Exactly.
They're almost kind of like the Braves of the American League at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So if they can keep, Buxton, Correa, some of the other players healthy, I don't see why I can't see a 4th place finish for them.
And their pitching staff is decent.
I agree with that. The one I'm curious in is actually the White Sox this year. I bring that up because of how their farm teams are doing. Birmingham Barons won the Southern League last year, and they've got some good quality players that could come through there. But also, I don't know how you can come back from a 1-21 loss season.
Mm-mm.
Because that's a stink you can't really wash off.
Yeah.
And you really have nowhere to go but up. So
that's true.
Do I think they're going to be better than a 121 loss team? Yes. Do I still think they're going to finish comfortably in last? Also, yes.
But I don't see 2 wild cards coming out of this division this year.
Yeah.
Especially because let's be honest, the reason why they were able to get to the wild card, both 2 teams, was because they all beat up on the White Sox.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. But wait, hold on a second, because there was a lot more even with the scheduling. That was the new year for the new schedule. So yes, did they play the White Sox? Did they beat on them? Absolutely. But I think also, you got to give credit to the Royals, the Tigers, and the Guardians. They actually played really good baseball throughout the season.
Oh, no, I 100% do. But I'm just saying that compared to like the teams in the West and the East that were probably fighting for the wild card, they had the White Sox to go through.
Yeah, but you also had the Rangers were just absolute dog shit.
Oh, that's also true.
Oakland was dog shit. You know what I mean? So there was a lot of teams out there that were just absolutely just hot garbage. Here's what I'm intrigued about, right? If the White Sox continue the way that they're going to continue, right, in playing the way they're playing, I see some of these players not being there. Like Luis Roberts, it's one player that I think he's going to be gone.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started, Joe. Don't get me started. Right. So you got him. Vaughn might be another one that could be someone that they might take a look at, getting rid of, getting something from him, but for a team that needs a first base, good solid bat. I just don't see anything in the pitching that's just gonna say, ooh.
I mean, I think the ceiling right now for the White Sox in wins is around 65. I could see them improving over the 41 wins. I don't think they're going to get above 65 wins, but that's a huge improvement. So
a lot of the projections I'm seeing have them around that 55, 60 amount. So
yeah, I think 65 is probably the ceiling. So they'll be somewhere in that range.
Mr. Producer, can I compliment you on your talking point for the Royals? Well, would you mind reading that for us, please?
So with the Royals, the question is, will India's addition to the lineup be enough to have them win the division? By the way, did I mention that the Royals are my favorite team?
I mean, does anyone ever mention that the Royals are their favorite team? I mean, like, because I wonder. Well, the reason I asked that is because I wonder that, and I always wonder, is someone going to talk about Wichita or where they traveled to, or
nope,
or going to a wind surge game or anything else? I mean, I feel like that never gets talked about.
No,
nope. So,
Patrick, I'm going to a Shockers game next Sunday. I will make sure to cover that void for you.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much. I mean, listen, it's been on my chest for a while, and I just felt like I needed to say it. So,
I got you.
Yeah. So thank you.
I'm just glad to see Virgil finally picking a team to pull for.
Good for him, right? It's about time. So let me ask you this, guys. Getting back on this real quick. What do we think of the Kansas City Royals? Did they do enough to say, okay, they're a true contender for the division, or they're going to be hovering around that second or third place this year again?
I think Jonathan India really helps.
But is it enough?
Yeah, I don't think it's enough to win the division. I think they still need. I still think they're one or two bats away from really being a good offensive team, or like a championship like winning offensive team. Yeah. I like the pitching staff. I like what they've done. I like what they've done with the pitching staff, even with losing Singer in the Brady Singer in the Jonathan India deal. I feel like they've signed, like re-signing Waka and just some of the other moves that they made.
There, you got Seth Lugo,
Cole Reagan's, locked up, and I like their pitching staff. I just don't know that only Jonathan India is enough.
Well, the thing that the Royals have going for them is their farm system, because they've got a ton of arms. They've actually got a backlog of catchers too. I mean, they already traded. They traded Jensen, I think it was last year.
Well, they got four catchers right now on their roster. They
traded another guy last year that had come through Columbia. But the point being that if they get a good run going through the season, when it comes close to the trade deadline, I could see them being buyers to get those couple of players that they need, and they've got the equity of the farm system.
The farm system
to pick up some guys to give them a push. So I think they'll hover that 2 and 3 spot, and as long as they're doing good, they'll add the pieces that they need once they figure out what those pieces are.
As of right now, I'm looking on ESPN right now, their roster. They have 4 catchers on their roster. So they got Colton Becker, Freddie Feldmin, Salvi, and then Ramon Ramirez.
They got who? You say Colton Becker? He's not a catcher.
They got him as a catcher here.
They got him as a catcher?
They got him as a catcher.
Okay.
I hate to burst the bubble on the farm team talk, but Kansas City is actually in the bottom third of farm systems, which kind of surprises me, honestly.
That does surprise me because they've got some good players that have come through.
They do have some good players. I don't think they're as deep as some of the other teams that are mentioned, but they are 23rd currently, which is 2 up from last year at 25th.
All right, so
you got that. About the Blue Jays?
You got the list there. So let's go over the farm systems for each of these teams.
Okay.
Talk to me about let's start from the bottom up. The White Sox.
Okay, let me just get there. Sadly, they're not really in an order for me. So White Sox have the number 6 farm system right now.
And their major league team is absolute dog shit. All right. Twins.
Sorry. Did you want me to do notable names or no?
Yeah.
They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in the top 100. Noah Schultz is their highest at 16, left-handed pitcher. There's Kyle Teal at catcher at number 32, Hagen Smith at 34, Colson Montgomery, who is a shortstop at 39, Braden Montgomery, outfielder 54, and former trash panda Edgar Cuero at 65.
Okay, all right. That's a lot of players in the top 100.
Well, one of the things that they did in the past, 2 years ago, did you guys ever hear about Project Birmingham?
No.
So I think it was 2022, they took all their prospects from Kannapolis and Winston-Salem in the midseason and shot them all up to AA to have them play as a core in Birmingham so they can all come at the same time. And there are some players that have kind of gone up from there. I know Oscar Colas is one of them. And there's some players that are still kind of hanging around, but so far they have been seeing some dividends on that project.
Interesting. So they decided to just move everybody up to play as a full team.
Yeah,
instead of separating them here and there.
Now, at the end, I know some players went back down, and then they've come up later. One of the notable players I remember, and I saw him in Kannapolis, was DJ Gladney. He's not really ranked in the as a top 100 prospect for them, but that dude can play. And I saw him in Birmingham the same year because of that project, and he's the one that actually scored the winning run for them in for the Southern League title. Okay. So they've got some quality in that system. Now, whether they're going to be there or just flounder in AAA, that's remains to be seen. But they're definitely making a push in their farm system to try to improve it, to help not lose 121 games again. Okay, the next team you said you wanted Twins?
Yep.
Twins are number 10. They were actually in the midseason of 2024. They were the second best farm system. Only 3 players in the top 100. We got Walker Jenkins at outfield, who's number 3 in the top 100. Emmanuel Rodriguez at outfield at number 37. And Luke, I'm going to butcher these names, so I apologize. Luke Kershaw at number 60, who is first, second, and outfield.
Okay, all right. Okay, there he goes. Stop drinking.
The heater cut on and it fell right off of that outlet.
Okay. Tigers.
So Tigers are number 1 right now in farm system. They were number 6 at midseason last year. They got 6 players in the top 100. They have Jackson Jobe at number 5, right-handed pitcher. Max Clark, outfield, number 6. Kevin McGonigal at 28. Bryce Rayner at 52 as a shortstop. Lorenzo at first base and catcher at 81. and I do not know how to pronounce that name, Brissino, at 94 as first base and catcher.
Okay. So, like I said, like we've been talking about the Tigers for a while now, right? As a team to really just, they are doing some crazy things. Everybody just may be sleeping on them, but I keep saying they keep scaring me. All right, Royals. You already said we talked about it. They're bottom third.
They're bottom third, yes. They're at 23.
All right, and last but not least, my team, the Cleveland Guardians.
The Guardians are at number 9.
Okay, all right, I'll take it.
They have 4 top 100 prospects. Their top prospect on this list is Travis Bazzana, second baseman, number 10, which actually, before going all the, actually, I'm going to finish these other ones, but I have a question about that position when we get there. Chase DeLauder, outfield, number 36, Jason Churio, outfielder, number 52, and Angel Janeo, infielder, number 61. So the question I had, and this question when I was reviewing what to put up for talking points came a lot for the Guardians. Who's playing second base?
What's his name? Jesus Christ, I forget his name already.
It's not Jesus Christ. He's not up there yet.
No, he's already, he's good.
His name is actually Brandon Whedon.
Oh God, I hate you so much. Oh, have mercy.
Go Pokes.
So
Go Pokes.
For second base right now, which is funny because they don't have they have a whole bunch of shortstop. So you got Juan Brito, shortstop. You got Rocchio is going to be the one that's probably going to end up being starting second base.
Do you think, with their top prospect being second base, that we will see Bazzana at some point?
Yep.
Do you think so?
Yep.
I think that's going to be a really long awaited. That's going to be a good one to see.
Yeah, I truly believe that he will come up. Just again, my issue with this team is, you had a good. Actually, you know what? Rocchio might go to short, but then you also have Ramirez at third. First base, it's going to be between Carlos Santana and Kyle Manzardo. So Manzardo's probably going to be your number 1 first base, following Carlos Santana being the backup.
Is Carlos Santana taking a break from music or what?
Yeah, same guy. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Him.
Okay.
Patrick,
So,
just wanted to make sure.
So
You what?
That wasn't smooth at all.
No. Oh.
You beat me to it.
My issue with this team is they unless Big Christmas comes up, Jonensky Noel comes up as the big bat, you need a big bat in that lineup. I'm not worried about pitching. Cleveland has always been good with pitching. You got you got Tristan McKenzie who's coming back. You got Shane Beaver coming back, right? So that's your number 1, number 2 pitching right there. So I'm not too worried about them if they can stay healthy, right? If they can stay healthy, which is a big if. It's just that they need a big bat.
I love Big Christmas, man.
So do I. Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Massive fan. He just needs to learn not to swing so much at those wild, like those easy balls.
Yeah, a big bat was what you guys needed going into the playoffs last year, too. So.
I know. I've been saying this for how many years now? And I get it. They like to play small ball, which I'm okay with. But small ball sometimes, you know what complements small ball? A big bat.
You could have had one with Spencer Horwitz.
Anyways.
Could have got Verdugo cheap.
We could have gotten a lot of players cheap, guys. But, Cleveland, ownership is absolute. This is bad ownership.
And Mr. Producer, I don't know if this is the case, but does Spurgeon Wynn play baseball?
I'll have to check on that one.
Okay. I mean, Spurgeon Wynn, all he does is win. So.
See, I knew that was coming.
Until he doesn't.
Yeah. Until he doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
it looks like
it's just an honest question. It's from a place of ignorance.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
After my extensive research, it looks like the answer to that is no.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Producer. I just wasn't sure. Just thought we just need to cover our bases.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
He must have gotten
We're professional
replaced
out
by
here.
he must have gotten replaced by AR when the
Good point.
above replacement.
I thought that was Aaron Rodgers.
Can we not just not talk about Aaron Rodgers? We're doing so good, guys.
Yeah, you know. I mean, he said above replacement. I thought it's Aaron Rodgers. You know, just anyways. Didn't mean to make this awkward, but I'm embracing it. I'm embracing it.
Too late.
Yeah. Mr. Producer,
guys,
are you going to get us? I'm taking us off the rails. Are you getting us back on?
Guys, I think obviously we'll make our picks when we're done, reviewing each of the leagues, but divisions. I'm still going to say it. It's going to be between Guardians and Tigers for the division.
Honestly, I'm liking the Tigers. I mean, I'm riding that train. I mean, and honestly, I'm happy to see the Tigers kind of back again, and to see them relevant again is fun to see.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
They scare me, man. They scare me.
I don't think the run last year was a fluke.
Yeah, but the issue is, with some of these players, that Javi Baez, who think he's, a slugger when he's not, right? So he needs to come the hell down.
Yeah.
The
Tigers or the Orioles are kind of like the next version of the Orioles for me, because they've already got talent at the major league level, but as Virgil was already referring to, there's a lot of talent coming up. So they can enhance whatever they already have and have a really deep team.
You know who is a player from there that I really like that nobody really, he's just underrated? Riley Green.
Riley Green's a great player.
Man, Jesus. Oh, I forgot they got Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, they picked him up on a 1-year deal.
Yeah, so that's an easy, all right, we'll pick him up, no issues. So their infielder is Javi Baez, Andy Ibanez, Colt Keith, Ryan Kreider, Zach McKinstry, Jack Penny, Trey Sweeney, Spencer Torkelson, Gleyber Torres, and Jude Warwick.
Spencer Torkelson's an interesting one, though. I mean, his name's been out there, mentioned as trade bait.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's one of those ones that might need a change of scenery to if he's going to fulfill his potential.
Correct.
Going somewhere else. Like I heard was it Boston that I heard at one point? That was that was maybe in for him. Yeah. I don't know. Take that for what it's worth.
Jack Flaherty, Alex Cobb. Jesus, mother of God, this team is just... They scare me, man. The Detroit Tigers scare me.
And a sneaky good bullpen, too, by the way.
I know. All season, it was like Cleveland was just could not get away from them. They just kept coming and coming and coming. I'm like, dude, go away.
I mean, listen, you couldn't have a whole bullpen of Nick Sandlin's.
Hey, that's your problem now. It ain't no longer my problem.
I know.
That's your problem now.
It is.
Did the Minnesota Twins did anything really to just bolster their team this year? Because I'm not seeing anything as far as
they picked up Harrison Bader and Ty France.
Oh, that's right. I just saw Ty France here.
Yeah. And they lost Santana. They lost Kepler. They lost Farmer.
But I like Miranda's moving to third base now. He was first base for a while. Jose Miranda. Then you got Correa. Then you got Willie Castro and Ty France. That's not a bad infield.
No, that's a good infield.
You need pitching. I don't see anything that's scares me with pitching with this team.
No, it's a pretty deep rotation. With again, like what Virgil said, with arms in the system that they can bring up if needed. I mean, it's like, so you don't wish injuries on anybody, right? But I mean, but injuries can happen during the season, as we all know, and to know that you've got some arms down there that could come up and be difference makers, that's a nice thing to have.
You're right. Could be.
Yeah. Like,
it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
It is.
I cannot wait to see how we're gonna like line this up. You know, when we make our picks for the season. I'm hoping that Mr. Producer already has a spreadsheet ready to go for us.
Oh, you already know it.
Yeah, of course I do. Right? Why should I even? You know. So
you're talking about the best producer in the game. You know
what we pay him for, right?
I was gonna say, he's 10 steps ahead.
I literally have like 3 spreadsheets just waiting to be used.
Oh man, look at you!
I've got our Northwood League spreadsheet. I've got the MLB preview spreadsheet, and then you talked about helping me plan my road trip, so I have my road trip spreadsheet.
Oh, I cannot wait for that one. Oh yeah, I like that. I didn't
know we got to help you plan your road trip. We're gonna take you on a joyride.
Well, I said I've already got the team. Like I said, there's 22 teams we're gonna sift through to see what will work out.
Should we use baseballmapper.com?
I already have.
Oh, look at that. By the way, member of the Kirkman Media Network.
I was about to say, baseballmapper.com. What can you see there, Mr. Dad Hat?
Man, come on, man. You know you can see all of minor league, collegiate wood bat, and even Major League Baseball teams on that map.
So if I wanted to plan my own trip, could I use baseballmapper.com to do that?
100%. As a matter of fact, not only could you, I highly recommend it.
Okay.
You may even find a team you didn't know existed.
Exactly.
Yeah. How would I access said baseball map?
I'm just saying, there's a couple of ways. You could go to baseballmapper.com, but you know the best way I can see it? Go to kirkmanmedia.com. kirkmanmedia.com. Okay. Right? If you go to kirkmanmedia.com, by the way, you can also go in there and it's on the drop down. You can see that it says Kirkman Media CBM Radio. Just saying, Kirkman Media Radio Network right there, 24/7.
All kinds of content.
Can I
all
access
day, all
that
night.
from my Alexa speaker?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yes. Said, what if I'm too lazy to navigate there and I wanted to navigate it from my Alexa speaker? Could I do that?
100%.
Oh, outstanding.
All you have to say, play Corporate Media Radio Network, and then boom, off you go. You just got to add it as a skill, and it will automatically play it for you. How cool is that? Guys, listen, I've been working really hard on that, and that makes me very happy that we're actually able to do that. It's Virgil, for the masses.
Virgil, you may be able to appreciate this, but it's kind of like on Talk Sport, where you can say you can access it from the website or from your smart speaker.
From your smart device.
Smart device.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's from your smart device or from your smart speaker. Talk.
There you go. So there you go, guys. And by the way, just want to recap. This show is brought to you by All 4 Baseball Company, okay? Code Dad Hat to get 10% off your full purchase. And then if you want to join the Sicker monthly membership, it is $3 if you use code DHC, guys. Well, this was a lot of fun tonight, boys and girls.
Do you have time to talk one more topic?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
This is actually a serious one. I'm not busting. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody here. But you mentioned Talk Sport earlier. This made me think about this.
Yeah.
USL today,
or
not today, but a few days ago, voted about making its promotion and relegation.
Yes.
Since we actually have majority now soccer fans talking here, what are your guys' thoughts on that?
I absolutely love it.
I love it too.
It should have happened. It should have happened with MLS. MLS should have seen this coming, and they should have seen it. They're like that. This is something that that's so popular in Europe that they should have been doing this here. And you know what? They missed the ball, and it could potentially be something that hurts them in the future.
To me, it works great for the mid markets, the smaller markets. Mm-hmm. Like, your Charleston Batteries, your Tampa Bay Rowdies. those Indy 11, those teams will definitely see benefiting from that. But I don't know. I feel like there's too many hurdles that could probably prevent this from not working.
Such as?
Well, basically, if let's say it gets successful, you have U.S. soccer and then MLS. I can see MLS trying to stop this somehow.
Oh, they will. They most certainly will try.
And I really would like this.
Don Garber's not going to let anyone mess with his baby.
Well, he's going to. They're going to try to take the stance like they're the NFL of soccer here. They're going to try to be like, we're the best, and what we say is that, and that's just that's like minor league baseball stuff to them.
And the way he may try to stop it, and Virgil, I know you'll know this. Say that you got a team in USL that really, say they run the table and then they get to the top of the USL and they're up there. I could envision Don Garber, if he wants to expand the footprint of MLS again, trying to bring that top USL team into the MLS.
See, I've thought about that, but then I also wonder. I feel like the MLS is already overexpanded.
I agree. I was just going to say that.
It is, but that's not stopped Don Garber from trying to find ways to expand it further.
Well, that's true. But what I'm saying is, you can try to do that, but eventually you're going to have too much saturation there. And I think that's the problem you're going to run into.
True. But Don Garber just and maybe another thing with the size of those markets is, like the buy-in that you have to have now to get a team in MLS. Maybe that would be a stumbling block as well. But if you're not a big enough market, but I do like the pro rel for like your forward Madisons, like you said, your Indy 11s, Birmingham Legion. All the teams that you were mentioning. It's fun. It's fun soccer to watch. And I love what the local supporters groups do. But like to see like a Minneapolis FC or someone like that. Some of these ones that really are doing great things in their communities. I'd love to see them with something to play for, and it changes up the matchups, which I like too.
I mean, they already got a market in Vegas. They got Miami. They got Lexington, Louisville, Oakland. Hell, even North Carolina here in Raleigh, we have a team, North Carolina FC.
Yeah, Omaha. Omaha is another one.
San Antonio, Tampa, Tulsa, Brooklyn,
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit, Charleston, Birmingham. Colorado Springs, the Switchbacks. So you already got this built-in championship already there. I mean, imagine, right? Because obviously if I think they're going to do the way they do it, and like they do it with in the European League, right? All of them, right? Like, I mean, if you're all the way at the bottom, obviously you have to work your way up in the league, right? But man, I mean, oh man, that is going to be interesting. I'm a fan. I really am. Yeah. I'm happy.
And by the way, what's that? I just heard from Eric, and he said he can't wait for the promotion relegation system in the USL. He is so excited.
I have heard that theory. Yes,
I'm sure he is very excited about this.
So just wanted to get that in so that he could have his voice heard.
I'm sure he is buying his FC Wichita season tickets right now as we speak.
So
wait a second. He's from Wichita?
The promotion relegation system will work. The USL professional men's structure will consist of 3 divisions, which is the USL Division 1, which is the new league. Then you got the Championship League Division 2, and then USL League 1 Division 3.
Mm-hmm.
So the teams will end promotion or phase relegations based on their season performance, ensuring the dynamic and competitive landscape where ambition is rewarded. Man.
Well, and listen, I never thought they'd really pull this together. I thought that there would be, disagreement somewhere, but credit to the USL teams for buying into this, because that was a big undertaking to try to make this happen.
You think about it though, that's a lot of money. that they're
It
like,
is.
if it's growing in popularity. Soccer's growing in popularity here in the U.S. There's
For
no
sure.
ifs or buts about it. It's growing. So why
For
not?
sure. Yeah.
So
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that. There's a league approved. There's a little promotion regulation. New chapter begins. There's a new. There's a video here. So I'm gonna take a look. That's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to add soccer now to our sports show because man, oh man,
Oh no. Please
know.
don't. No, please.
we will.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because Patrick needs something to talk about.
right,
I mean, I don't talk as it is. So
exactly.
This will get you going, get you into the conversation
right?
a little bit.
Who needs coffee,
mean-
right, Patrick?
yeah, well, I mean, listen, I need to learn to talk like Eric does, okay? So
You get him
know.
talking like soccer, and you'll think he's on coffee.
True story. True story. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight. This has been fun as always. Make sure you guys catch each of our catch us on Twitter. I'm not really too much on Twitter, to be honest with you, but Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. Yeah. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel so that way you guys always know when there's a new thing coming out. The minor league baseball hat history, that's some stuff. Someone does their off to work hat every day. You know, it's like, oh, I don't have any content. BS.
And I'm working on something new. I'm working on
yes,
something new. Ed
yes,
helping
he
me
is.
with something new. So we'll see.
I'm excited for that.
I'm just here to look pretty.
Well, I mean, you have
Yeah, you
enough
do.
work
Oh.
already as it is as
Project
our
ac-
producer of this show.
listen,
So,
project accomplished.
so there you go.
Mission accomplished.
Guys, we will see you on Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. All right? Okay, bye.
We're gonna take on the world.